Okay, you're on page 99 of your composition book. You ready? Alexandra, can you read it?
No physical rules. First, do no harm.
Okay. Juan, are you turning this way? Did you read it? Did you hear?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me. What is it? Go. Remember, you can always say pass or I don't know yet.
Pass.
Fair enough. Okay, no physical rules. No physical rules. So, disclaimer first. You ready for a disclaimer on this one? This one requires a disclaimer. This is theoretical only for you to think about. This is not an excuse for you to follow no rules, etc. Okay, Eric? You with me? Because I'm gonna present something to you and you're gonna think about it and you're gonna come up with your own ideas. Okay, fair enough. But right off the bat, it says no physical rules. You tracking on that? Okay. What's a physical? So, disclaimer is this does not mean after this lesson you go out and drop all the rules in your life. Okay, I can't do that for you, and don't do that. All right. So, step one. What's a physical rule in your life, Eric? What's a physical rule in your life? What is it? Louder.
Like chores?
Chores. Good. Like what's a chore you have to do?
Like either like wash the dishes. Get
Wash the
bath,
dishes. Okay. What if you don't do them?
Then you get grounded.
You get grounded. Okay. Who's got chores at home? All right. Right. I see some head shaking, some hands up. Okay. Are those physical rules? I mean, I think so. Yeah, I think that's what we're talking about. What's the problem with that system? Okay, let's put it this way. How many of you like having chores at home? Really? I see a couple shakes yes. How about a shake no? Anybody no? Okay, I see shakes no too. I see more no's than yes. Interesting, Diego. Why do you like chores at home? It gives you something to do? Do you do chores because your parent makes you or because you decide to do them? Say it one more time. Because he decides to do it. Do you see the difference? Eric, his head's shaking, yes, he likes chores, but he's deciding to do it. In your case, are you deciding to do it?
Depending on what it is.
Okay, depending on what it is. So do you like some of your chores more than others? In general, would you say the ones that you decide to do, you like better? Okay. And in general, you guys, if it's somebody making you do the rule, you like it less. Right? Okay, this is sort of a human function of ours, right? If you decide to do it yourself, you instantly like it better. Right, Diego? Yeah. And so, is there an option at home for you to pick your own chores? Like, could you tell your parent, hey, I will do this, 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 and this because I like them most? No, he doesn't have that option. You with me? And a lot of us don't. So there's a lot of things we're doing every day, physical rules that are imposed upon us, right? And that's the word, imposed. You following this? Okay. You guys don't drive yet. But let's go down this thing of first, do no harm. You've heard this before?
Yes.
First, do no harm. What's it mean to you, Diego? So let me give you an example. I appreciate what you're doing and I appreciate you thinking about it. Okay, thank you very much. But let me give you an example. You guys are about to start driving if you're not already. On the road is a speed limit. It's a physical rule. You with me? So first, do no harm. Let's say that the speed limit is, well, let's put it this way. When you start driving, are you going to follow the speed limit?
Yes.
No.
Not really mixed up.
That's interesting.
No.
Okay, I got half yeses, half no's. Why no?
Imagine you're like, you're supposed to, in your driver's license.
Yeah.
When you're getting it, and they're like testing you, they tell you, we take the freeway like a speed limit of 70,
Okay.
and you see everybody going like 70 or 80.
Okay.
How much are you supposed to go? And you have to say the right answer, which is like 75. Because you can go either slower, because if you go slow, they'll stop you for being like slow and putting traffic. But if you go too high, you're putting everybody's life in risk.
Now, have you started studying for the driver's test yet? How do you know this?
Because I don't know, my parents just
That's
told
not-
me.
Your parents have told you?
They're the one that they're teaching me.
So, look, this is actually true. In the driver's test manual, it says follow the speed limit. Nice. Nice. In the driver's ed manual, it says follow the speed limit. It's the law. However, it also says in a footnote, flow with the traffic, which is what she's describing. So say you get on a road and it's 35-mile-an-hour speed limit. The traffic's going 50. All the traffic's going 50. If you go 35, what are you instantly doing? What are you creating right there?
Traffic.
You're creating a situation where others might get harmed. You might cause an accident going 35. You can say, I'm following the speed limit, right? But the law says, hey, first do no harm. Think a second. Everybody's going 50. I better flow with the traffic. Maybe I go 45. Maybe I go somewhere up there. I get in the flow of the traffic. Otherwise, I'm a hazard. Do you see this? Okay, so this goes back to my no physical rules, right? It's not a blanket statement or something that you just apply without thinking. This requires you to think. What the explanation that you gave us is an explanation based on thinking about what's happening around you and making adjustments that are reasonable to protect other people potentially. You with me? So first, you're doing no harm to other people. Okay? So does this make sense to you? So, I know this is kind of a big topic, and I'm just barely getting into it, right? Because I think you could think about this a lot. But here's your assignment on page 99. Write about first, do no harm. So think about this first. First, do no harm. Write about that. And then what physical rules you have been following. Do they hold any bounds on the reality that exists in your mind? Wow, it's kind of a deep question. All the physical rules in your life. Think about all of them. Your parents say, do this, do that, do this. The school says, do this, do that, do that. Right? Get to class on time. Tell me why you couldn't. I don't know. There's 10 reasons you couldn't. You with me? Some of them caused by the school. Some of them completely out of your grasp. That's a physical rule. In the end, I'm not sure what it means to you. Right? You talked about other rules. But when you self-implied them, you were far more motivated to keep them. You with me? This is sort of a deep subject, all right? And don't ever just apply this blindly. And I want you to think about first, do no harm. You okay with the assignment? You know what to write on page 99? Okay, you got about 4 minutes. Go. Miss Marisol, will you hit stop on that?